All right. I am broadcasting live from California, Israel. Oh my God. These, this is why it's always so funny when Republicans say California. California is so fucking capitalist that even the politicians are bought and paid for with interest. I didn't get a chance to maintain my diet, so I gotta eat my orange. So this is most definitely not a lot of the results that I wanted. Some of them are good. Many of them are really frustrating. Others are still ongoing. So going to break some of that down here. But first, I have mediation against the Four Seasons Jeffrey Epstein Hotel tomorrow. In case you haven't been following my videos, I got to go back. I'm not live on Facebook yet. Okay. Instagram, we're good. Twitch, we're good. YouTube, good. So, that entire intro I did was fucking pointless. Because two of the platforms, Meg May 9, welcome. Two of the platforms I want to go live on weren't even there. Just Beth, welcome. You have a lot of numbers in your name, my friend. All right, let's see. So let's take Instagram. I have to reshape it. Come on. There we go. There we go. So yeah, let's see, you guys. Where was I? That I was off to I felt like I was really locking in there for a minute on my start. Now, totally off base. Why don't I just talk more of my food in my mouth? It's gonna be fine, right? No closed captioning issues, none at all. Javier Becerra is so bad that he makes a fucking Trump bootlicker an absolute fucking footstool for Trump's pedophile cabal, like Steve Hilton looked good. I can't believe the GOP went from, if you have an accent, we should arrest you and send you to an ICE concentration camp, to Steve Hilton being like, well, I just can't have none of this California around here. Of course, that's not how his actual accent is. He's much more posh British, but I'm not sure I can actually nail it. He has a weird accent. I honestly thought he was like from, I thought he was from fucking New Zealand. Although that's more like Australian, but whatever. I have a lot to say about the Four Seasons Jeffrey Epstein Hotel. We're going to mediation with them tomorrow. I have the tea. Isaac, welcome. I have the tea on them. I should have played a video while I'm eating. What's your stream about? Well, it's in the title of the video. I'm going to mediation with the Four Seasons Jeffrey Epstein Hotel tomorrow. And then I am covering some of the results of the California Israel election. But first, I got to eat my orange. So this is turning into an ASMR. Here's ASMR of me eating an orange. Oh man, it doesn't even register on the mic. Maybe if I turn my mic up. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to have to talk. Let's see. So I'm going to have to talk really quiet. Let's see. Happy Pride Month to you, November. Oh, that's way too loud. Happy Pride Month to you too, November Summer Sunday. Brownsville, Brooklyn, represent. Can you hear that? I'm eating an orange. This stream is going very different than I expected it to. You can fall asleep to the sound of my teeth that I definitely need to wear my retainer more and being very out of alignment, eating an orange. Do you hear that, chat? To you as well, November, Summer Sunday. Happy Pride Month. Mm. These oranges that I got are really not very juicy. They're a wee bit dry. Mary Mitchener, welcome. Yeah, this orange is super dry. I don't think I've ever had an orange this dry. Now, this shit is drier than my mouth when I wake up in the morning. Janet Marie, Mary, welcome. I came in here all hot. I came in here hot, ready to give the tea. And then the first 10 minutes of this is just me eating a fucking dry orange. It's not even the kind of dry that it would qualify as a dried fruit. So it could be like good stored for, the end of the world. No, it's just a really crappy dried orange. Right. I have more saliva in my mouth than I think this entire orange ball did. It's like eating a steak, but you get only the gristle. The entire steak is just gristle. That's what I'm dealing with right now. God, I have such bad, terrible manners. I just saw myself in the camera. Oh, this looks so bad. Giving the tea while eating a dry orange. You're damn right. Okay, let's get to the tea, shall we? All right. Tea time, everybody. Get your crumpets. Time to dish. All right, how do we do this here? So, this is a story about Shantae Davies. Shantae Davies was one of the first accusers of Jeffrey Epstein that came forward. This article was written in 2019. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. No, I'm getting her. I have a story about Virginia Guffrey. Virginia Guffrey is one of the first. Shantae Davies, I guess, came up later because this article was written in 2019. So, another woman has come forward to describe how she was raped by Jeffrey Epstein on his private island in the Caribbean. Shantae Davies, his former masseuse, said that she was forced into having sex with him after she claimed she was ordered to visit his villa in the middle of the night. The attack took place on Little St. James, Epstein's private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. She also described how Epstein, who killed himself in jail in August after being arrested for sex trafficking, used to boast about his friendship with Prince Andrew. Excuse me. Ms. Davies, who gave evidence to the FBI 5 days before Epstein was arrested, told The Sun on Sunday, "I was very aware of Jeffrey Epstein's friendship with Prince Andrew and Fergie? Fergie is in the fucking files? What the shit?" I'll be honest, I actually don't know any of Fergie's songs. I just know the name. It's a very recognizable name. And that's not a name that you want to be giving out when you're dealing with pedophiles. Pretty recognizable. What did you say their name was? The Booger, Sugar, Fergie. That was it. They were the one diddling kids. Ugh, of course, Fergie. Jesus Christ. It was one of several bragging tactics he used to further induce his power and privilege. He bragged a lot. He had framed photos of them in his residences. He bragged about how he'd lent money to the Duchess. Just the gristle, exactly, November Sunday. Prince Andrew admitted visiting the island during his interview with Newsnight. Virginia Roberts Guffrey has claimed that the third time she had sex with Andrew was during an orgy on Little St. James. Ms. Davies said that Andrew, who has denied having sex with Ms. Guffrey's, or knowing about Epstein's abuse of underage girls, that's bullshit, must have known what was going on. She said, "I hope he is honest There is no way you could have been a friend of Jeffrey's and not know what was going on. Yeah, Jesus, were these? I love how these people were just going to St. James Island, like, yeah, oh my God, I love the view. Wow, the sun, I can feel the sun. Oh my God, I can hear the waves. Oh, and the palm trees look so beautiful right now. I definitely don't see any underage children. Yeah, that's what people were doing on the fucking island. Give me a goddamn break. What are we doing here? We're believing these shitheads? I actually pushed so much on my eyes that I can't see now. Hold on. That I got all blurry. Okay, there we go. I don't see how you could see somebody with another young girl all the time and there never being a conversation about it. It doesn't add up, and she's absolutely correct. Ms. Davies, now 40, was a 21-year-old trainee massage therapist in Los Angeles when she treated Ghislaine Maxwell at the Four Seasons Hotel in Beverly Hills. From all of my research, this appears to be the exact same hotel that I worked. So this was in 2001. It's not dated here for some reason in this article, but another article that I researched said it was in 2001. This seems to be the very hotel that I worked at. Keep in mind, Jeffrey Epstein died in 2019. I started this property at 2021. And this appears to be where Ghislaine Maxwell trafficked Shantae Davies to Jeffrey Epstein. It really kind of blows a hole in the whole Four Seasons ethics bullshit, and then how they have a policy of sex trafficking, and then they willingly engaged in sex trafficking. Keep in mind, this isn't even this is like the first recorded, documented instance that I can find of the Four Seasons Jeffrey Epstein relationship. So it started in 2001, but there's instances of him staying and keeping in communications and doing business with Four Seasons all the way up until at least 2016, maybe even 2019. So, for example, a ex-Obama DOJ official stayed at the Four Seasons in Georgetown. That was in 2014 or 16. I can't recall exactly. I think it was 2016. Jeffrey Epstein left America, illegally entered Canada, and the Four Seasons Hotel sheltered him at the Four Seasons Vancouver, and he had a massage there. What in the actual fuck? He left the country. It was illegal for him to be in Canada, and the Four Seasons Hotel talks to this was after his conviction. The Four Seasons Hotel sees this pedophile and is like, please come in, Mr. Epstein. Oh, it's so good to see you again. That's how they treated this guy after knowing he was a pedophile. It is disgusting, despicable behavior. And we have to keep in mind, he got a massage there. Like, the Four Seasons Hotel literally engaged in sex trafficking. This is what happened. Their own employee was sex trafficked by Ghislaine Maxwell to Jeffrey Epstein to the Four Seasons Hotel in Beverly Hills. That's fucking sex trafficking. And from what I have seen in my research, I have seen absolutely no evidence that the Four Seasons has ever given a response to this, or has had any kind of punishment for this, or has any high-profile resignations because of this. There could very well still be people at this hotel working there that knew about this. There could very well be executives that were aware of Jeffrey Epstein staying at the property in Georgetown, the property in Vancouver, the property in Doha, the property in Los Angeles. They very well could have known, and we have no investigations about it. What the fuck are we doing here? Crappy audio. Is this better? Rodolfo, I hope that's better. I had my mic too far away. Woo! So, now keep in mind, I can't say everything about my case because we actually just had mediation prep today. I'm very much prepared. I have all my documents. I have all my evidence. But I can't reveal too much of my hand because I need to make sure that the hotel doesn't try to, well, first, I'm mostly in fear of my life, honestly. I'll get to that later. But, in terms of legal strategy, I want to play some cards close to the chest. Now, I want to remind everyone that this hotel, the Four Seasons Hotel in Beverly Hills that sex trafficked with Jeffrey Epstein, this hotel illegally fired me for my union activity, to which they have said was disrespectful. Let's put this in comparison, okay? Jeffrey Epstein, convicted sex trafficker, pedophile, notoriously evil, bad person. Lets him into the hotel. Me saying, hey, you know what? The union says, actually, this is not how this is supposed to be handled. You need to get the fuck out. That's what my entire case comes down to. How is it possible that in the year of our Cthulhu, 2026, a hotel can sex traffic with Jeffrey Epstein, and yet a union member is the one that gets fired for his union activity? How does that make any fucking sense? That's the world we live in. So I came across this while I was looking. I want to read this. Jeffrey Epstein's Hollywood pipeline ran straight to Harvey Weinstein. The legal team at Merson Law. So this is a law firm. Uses connection to Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein to impress you. Oh, wow, I didn't know they crossed paths. Impress young women, even helped one victim land a role in a horror movie produced. Davies says, learn. Shantae Davies, yeah, here it is. When she was 21-year-old massage therapy student in California, she says the perverted financier groomed sexually abused her for years before she escaped in 2005. Davies' time in Epstein's world included a 2002 humanitarian trip to Africa with Bill Clinton, money manager's private jet, actors Chris Tucker and Kevin Spacey were Kevin Spacey? Jesus. I'd take all of your rights if I could, but that's just me. You would take all of my rights to be in a union? Unions are the ones that brought you the weekend. Literally. The band The Weeknd is because of unions. Also, you know, that whole thing where you have 2 days off and you're not working 80-hour weeks and you're not breathing in shitty coal dust or fumes from asbestos. That's all because of unions. Overtime pay, that's because of unions. And you want to take my rights away because of what? Tell me, Fabuloso Vibes. What would you take my rights away for? I'm out here exposing pedophiles, and you want to take my rights away? It's kind of sus, buddy. Dun, 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 dun. Among Us, who is the imposter? I think it's you, Fabuloso. You're the imposter pedo. Epstein also introduced blah, 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 blah. So I think, oh, here we go. A month later, Maxwell definitely posed with Bob Weinstein along with actress Karen Duffy for a book party photo at the Grill Room at the Four Seasons. Maxwell, which city is this in? Is this the Grill Room? I don't know what that is. For Oscar party and times I thought the same thing when I saw the photograph for the event. It's not Harvey Weinstein. 10/14 fair Oscar party. It's by Carter in West Hollywood. She beamed for a picture with a bow tie. Elon Musk. Another photo shows. Okay, so I'm assuming, yeah, the Vanity Fair Oscar party was a month later. Grill room at the Four Seasons. What is that? Have I found some more stuff to do videos of? Oh, I wonder if this is the one in New York. Yeah, but it's not actually. Oh, it is in the Four Seasons Hotel. No, it's not. The Grill, a secret building in New York City. It's AI. Four Seasons Hotel, bar and lounge, Windows Lounge, thrill of the Grill Room, permanent closing 2019. Yeah. So this is where it gets really weird. So there's reference in the Epstein files to a Four Seasons in Virginia, a Four Seasons resort in Virginia, and there's reference to a Four Seasons in New York. Here's the crazy part. Neither of those hotels have anything to do with the Four Seasons Hotel. And yet both of them, with the name Four Seasons, are attracted a pedophile. What are the fucking odds here? We are about 2 minutes away from finding out Jeffrey Epstein hired people from Four Seasons Total Landscaping to do his lawn. That's where we're at right now. So this must be the Four Seasons in New York, it looks like. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a little ambiguous. Doesn't say specifically, but I do know for a fact that Davies was sex trafficked by Ghislaine Maxwell to Jeffrey Epstein at the Four Seasons Hotel in Beverly Hills, which appears to be the one that I worked out long after Jeffrey Epstein was killed. Oh, I'm sorry, committed suicide. Yeah, right. Okay, sure. Believable. And I'm sure Virginia Giuffre also was suicidal. So this is part of why I'm in a little bit of fear for my life and why I make sure I have all my guns. I don't go to sleep without my guns within arm's distance. I don't. I refuse. I'm taking on an Epstein-class global business property, and I am suing them for a lot of money, and I am exposing them for ties to Jeffrey fucking Epstein. I have every reason to have legitimate fear for my life. Virginia Giuffre, no way suicidal tweet resurfaces following her death. No! Close that. A number of prominent ex-users, including House Republican Nancy Mace, have shared a 2019 social media post from Virginia Giuffre in which she insisted that in no way, shape, or form am I suicidal. Comes after Guffrey's family confirmed she had died by suicide in Western Australia on Friday at the age of 41. Comment on Saturday. When was the tweet? She was groomed. August 2019, Epstein was found dead in his cell. Investigation. What to know? During the 2019 on Twitter, now X, Guffrey responded to another user who posted the FBI will kill her to protect the ultra. Wait a minute. December 2019 on Twitter, now X, Guffrey responded to another. So Guffrey was alive after Epstein was killed. Responded to another user who posted, the FBI will kill her to protect the ultra rich and well connected. Guffrey responded. Oh, that's what someone said. Okay. Guffrey replied, I am making it publicly known that in no way, shape, or form am I suicidal. I have made this known to my therapist and general practitioner. If something happens to me in the sake of my family, do not let this go away and help me to protect them. Too many evil people want to see me quieted. Following her death on Friday, so when is this article dated? This was April 26, 2025. Lousy audio. That's problematic. I'm going to turn my mic up then. Hope that's better. April 26, 2025. Let's see. April 2025. It was April 20. April 26 was Saturday. So this was written. This is better? Okay, good. Thank you, DA. You know, it's so hard to tell because OBS shows that I'm like just about to spike and like break it. So, or be too loud rather. So there's like a little bit of calibration involved here. Okay, so this was written April 26th. And they said last Friday. On Friday. So this article was written the day after. Wow, that's good reporting. They got this quick. Following her death on Friday, a number of high-profile figures shared a screenshot of this post on X, including Mace, who added, this gave me goosebumps. So she died April 24th, 2025? She died April 25th, it says. Oh, she died in Australia, so it was a different day for them. That's right. So she died April 25th, 2025. So she lived, yeah, I don't believe it. I mean, keep in mind, there's still so many pedophiles out there. We never got the answers to why Jamie Dimon, the CEO of Chase Bank, or excuse me, JP Morgan Chase, got sued for millions because he covered up Jeffrey Epstein's sexual abuse on those Virgin Islands. So we never got those answers. So that pedophile is still out there. We still don't have the answers about Prince Andrew. We still don't know the full details about Bill Clinton. I'm skeptical about that one because if anything like incriminating about Bill Clinton were in those files, they would have been released already. I mean, there's so fucking many. Bezos is in there. Musk is in there. Zuckerberg is in there. Every one of the richest people on the planet is in these fucking files. She was absolutely murdered. That is my opinion. MZ Love 007, welcome. I'm glad you agreed. Yeah, I that's my take on it. I don't think she committed suicide. And there's more. Let me see. Why is this one not loading? Virginia Giuffre's dad insists she didn't die by suicide. Claims someone got to her. When was this written? So this was May 1st of 2025. So this was basically the week after she died. 0 perps have gone to prison and they never will. Well, I'm not going to stop fighting until they do. That's all I can say. So the father of Virginia Giuffre, one of the most outspoken survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's sexual abuse, has claimed his daughter did not die by suicide. Giuffre, 41, died by suicide near Gabby, Australia. Come on, they put that. Jesus fucking Christ. Why can't they didn't even have to do this? They could just said died or was found dead in near Gabby, Australia last week, according to a statement from her family last week. But now her father, Sky Roberts, has questioned that version of events, telling Piers Morgan he believes someone got to her. First of all, I couldn't even believe it. I mean, I started crying right away, Robert said when asked about Guthrie's death. I'm still crying. I can't believe this is happening. It's impossible. And then for them to say that she committed suicide, there's no way that she did. He continued, somebody got to her. Robert said that Guthrie was very strong and had too much to live for. Morgan also asked Roberts what he would say to those who doubted his daughter's claims of sexual abuse. I believed everything she said. Okay, so this is going to be important later on. I'll get to that. She was my daughter. Guthrie was an advocate. The organization, Guthrie was also one of the first people to call for criminal charges against Epstein. Blah, 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 blah. Interviews and depositions. Guthrie, she once said Jeffrey, passed her. She once said Epstein. Oh, that's what Guthrie said. Okay. President Guthrie then Jane Doe sued Maximum. They went to sue Prince Andrew in 2001, saying family announced her death last Friday. As with utterly broken hearts, says, with utterly broken hearts, we announced that Virginia passed away last night at her farm in Western Australia. Guthrie's family said in a statement Friday, The Independent. She lost her life to suicide. So her family, why was the father? Well, I actually know why. I'm guessing that I know why the father is not included in this. I'll get to that. Dizzy Punk 82, welcome. DC Madam 10 to 15 years ago, powerful names in Black Book. She said, I will never commit suicide. Then supposedly she did. DC Madam. Well, you're not talking about Ghislaine Maxwell, are you? Ghislaine Maxwell is still alive. Or is DC Madam someone else? DA, who are you talking about? I want to make sure I'm following what you're saying. She left her life to Guthrie was a fierce warrior in fight. A statement continues. She was Guthrie appeared to have health problems leading up to her death. She posted a photo of herself with a bruised face in a hospital bed on Instagram earlier this year. Explaining the doctors told her she had 4 days to live due to kidney failure following a car. Well, kidney failure is a lot fucking different than dying by suicide. So this is kind of bullshit to include in there. Guthrie was also supposed to appear on court after. Aha! Guthrie was also supposed to appear in court on April 9th after being charged with violating a family violence restraining order obtained by her husband. People reported she allegedly violated the order by calling her husband on February 2nd. Very, very interesting. Court appearances were postponed at the request of her attorney, and a judge granted her an extension based in the U.S. So the father says, believe her. She was not suicidal. I don't believe she was suicidal. Virginia Guthrie's own words say that she was not suicidal. And you asked why the father is not in the statement? Believe Virginia Guthrie, but she accused you, daddy boy. In memoir, Virginia Guthrie accused his father of abusing her, suggests he took money from Epstein. Jesus fucking Christ. This story gets darker and darker. Every time you think you have fallen to the end of the cave of no light, you trip and stumble down a goddamn hill. This is a different one. She was busted in her. You see, madam, just look it up. It's real. Okay. I don't have time to I'm going to pull it up on a separate tab so I can research that later. Who is DC, madam? Deborah Jean Palfrey? Is that who you're talking about? I'll come back to that later. I got to focus on this one for now, but I appreciate you letting me know, DA. Alleged that her own father had abused her and suggested that he took hush money from Epstein in a posthumous memoir releasing Tuesday. So this was October 20th, 2025. Guthrie, 41, had been working on the book with a co-author before she died by suicide in April. Come the fuck on. In the memoir, she alleges that other men had abused her before she was groomed by Epstein at age 16. She alleges that her experience with abuse began as early as 7 by her father. Her father denied the allegation, insisting that he never abused his father. And in a statement in the memoir, her father said he never knew what was going on with Epstein until he saw the news online. So she says her father abused her as early as 7. Jesus Christ. So she told him that he confronted his father over the abuse allegation. I just said we know he recalled choking him. I mean, you were dad. You sexually abused your daughter. It's absolutely heinous what he did. This is her brother. Guthrie recounts in the memoir, Nobody's Girl, a memoir of surviving abuse and fighting for justice, that Epstein showed her a photo of her younger brother, then in middle school, and told her to keep quiet about what goes on in this house. She also suggested in her book that her father may have taken money from Epstein after he began abusing her. Her brother recalled that their father would buy decently nice things at points in their life, including a boat. Whoa! That's sus. Palfrey, that's the one? Okay, I'll make sure to research that one later. If there was a payment wired to him, I mean, the DC Madam rang a bell, but I couldn't recall the specifics. If there was a payment wired to him like it would... Oh, I see. If there was a payment wired to him like it would be disgusting. Be disgusting the accepted money, Robert said. Repeatedly calling for criminal charges against Epstein. Epstein died by suicide. Epstein pleaded guilty. After provided parental authorities information led to the arrest. She alleged that the two groomed her into becoming a sex slave for Epstein. Epstein, yeah, all of this I know. Other service credit for being brave. Yeah. So yeah, it is my firm opinion that Virginia Giuffre did not commit suicide. It's my firm opinion that she was murdered. It's my firm opinion that Jeffrey Epstein himself was murdered. No love lost there. Bye, you fucking pedophile. But at the same time, uh, there needs to be justice for Virginia Giuffre, and that includes Bill Clinton if he is implicated. That, of course, includes Prince Andrew and all these other people that are like, like DA, like you said, that are not facing any fucking charges. And again, this is absolutely why I fear for my safety going up against the Four Seasons Jeffrey Epstein Hotel. There is legitimate reason for me to be fearful of what these people are going to do when my lawsuit goes public. So, and there's a lot of other things I've made plenty of videos about this. The hotel is basically trying to say that for 3 years I was a star employee there. I mean, I'm getting 100% audit score calls. Okay, I was a straight C student in high school and college, right? The only other things that I ever got 100% on was like an STD test. They fucking found new ones because of me. The only other things I could have possibly gotten 100% on in my life was a breathalyzer, right? No, not 0.3. I ordered 3 shots as they're giving me the breathalyzer. I mean, it's insane. The only other thing I would score 100% on is like one of those, will you never own a home credit check. That's what I could have scored 100% on. Epstein was the front one. Maxwell is the Israeli Mossad agent. Maxwell's sister and father, Robert Gigannon, media mogul, also agents. That's interesting you say that, DA, because my understanding is it was kind of they were working in tandem because Epstein was also an Israeli operative. So I was a star employee for that hotel for 3 years, and then the one day that the hotel is incorrect, by the way, which they acknowledge, and they said that I was right in regards to procedure, and I said, no, this task is for managers, not union members, and they still came after me. And then every single month after that, they came up coming after me. And now they're trying to use a lawsuit that I had against a health insurance company as cause to fire me. Because as we all know, health insurance companies are extremely trustworthy. Yeah. Health insurance companies, no, they take them at their word. I mean, they're fucking Boy Scouts. Are you kidding me? Please. Wait, Boy Scouts. No, they're pedophiles. Not a good example. Health insurance companies are as trustworthy as priests. Fuck, that's also not good. Insurance companies are as trusted as a used car salesman. Trust me, you can trust a used car salesman. I mean, this whole case is absolutely fucking bizarre what this hotel is trying to claim. And I got receipts. You ever seen those old-fashioned scrolls, Like the herald comes out. The king has declared there will be new taxes on the peasants to afford his royal ballroom. Sound familiar to anybody? And I have, like, my scroll of receipts is like, whoosh, I mean, it goes around the fucking block. I got receipts for my receipts. I'm not even kidding. I actually have receipts for my receipts of what the hotel has done. And I am absolutely in fear of them silencing me. And so for the record, I have no intention, plan, desire, will, or anything, and I will not be committing suicide. End of story. So if something happens to me, it is because of the Four Seasons Beverly Wilshire Hotel. Tandem for sure, but IMO Maxwell had deeper ties to Intel, but both did. Yeah, I think Maxwell's family, like you said, yeah, she certainly had. She probably introduced Epstein to Mossad through those connections. How much dick have you taken for your support for Pride Month as an ally? You understand you don't have to take dick to be an ally, right? What fucking bargains are you doing in a back alley, my guy? Trailer shift. What fucking trailer park do you work at? What's going on here? You can just say, hey, you know what? I don't want that lifestyle, but also I respect your right to do it. I don't give a shit. I'm glad to hear that, DA. That's very good to hear. So with that out of the way, I got to wrap things up because I'm severely behind because of the mediation prep today. Oh, by the way, Trailer, I love how you come into a chat where I'm talking about a massive global hotel chain working with a pedophile to sex traffic their employees, and the first thing you're pissed off about is the pride flag. That says a lot about you, my guy. Oh, this guy's talking about Epstein and the pedo cabal. But that fucking flag! You know how fucking insane you have to be triggered by this and not the fact that a woman was murdered to cover up for the international pedo cabal? You guys are such fucking losers. So, moving on. We have some results. It's still being counted. So right now, ass gaper for Trump, Steve Hilton, is currently in the lead. I mean, if this goes to a general, it's really... Let me see. How much has this changed? If this goes to a general, this isn't really much to worry about because basically the liberal vote is split between these two. And Javier Becerra is just an incredibly corrupt piece of the Democratic machine party politics. It's just unbelievable how we have to suffer with these fucking corporate bought fools? Well, they are fuels for destroying the fucking country since they do the work of the oligarch class and not Americans. Now, I've read some analysis that there appear, based on the remaining districts and votes to count, that there is still a path forward for Tom Steyer, which I'm hoping for. And believe me, I understand how fucking insane it is that I'm voting for a fucking billionaire and supporting a fucking billionaire over a Democrat. No, it's just insane. Pod says PDF. Yes, I understand that Jeffrey Epstein and Trump were pedophiles. I understand that. Another gender-confused channel. Jesus Christ. Why do you think I'm confused about my gender? Penner's Pancake, you're the one that comes in here with a fake-ass account who doesn't even use a profile picture. This is my face. Tell me, what about my face is gender-confused versus you hiding behind a fucking keyboard? I'm happy with who I am. The fact that you come in here and that's your first thought is weird. You understand that, right? Who walks into a room and says, you guys are all gender confused? And they're like, no, I fuck women. Are you okay? You guys are so fucking weird. I think this little Penner's Pancakes pedophile probably left already. So I'm hoping out hope that Tom Steyer might be able to pull back. But who knows? We'll see. Let's see. Mayor, of course, is important. Ugh. So this is also the same thing. I'm reading a lot of analysis. There does appear to be a path forward for Nithya and Spencer Pratt. Or, excuse me, Nithya. To beat Spencer Pratt. It's going to be like neck and neck. Like just a few points of a percent. BK489000, welcome. Voters don't matter, only donors matter. DA, I think you really hit the nail on the head there, because with politicians like Karen Bass and Javier Becerra, they don't care what the voters want. We've been very clear. We want high-speed rail. We want health care. We want affordable housing. We want ICE the fuck out of Los Angeles. But they don't seem to care at all. They don't care about that. Like you said, they care about what their donors tell them, which is why we have now become California Israel, because Israel and AIPAC just have such a huge fucking stranglehold over this country and this state and the Democratic Party machine politics of corruption in California. So there is potentially a path forward for Nithya. I don't really care for her. I voted for Ray Huang, who did fucking awful. Jesus, 2.8%. I think she was polling at like 14%. So that's fucking insane to see. I took a shot on a long shot. I'm so mad. I knew that Karen Bass was going to get at least to the #1 shot, so I figure I should give my vote to someone that I feel deserves it, that advocates for policies that I want, that I desire. Nithya Raman has been a complete disappointment. I voted for her before. She's been a fucking disgrace. What's with the pedo flag behind you? No, this is not a picture of Trump and Epstein. This is a picture of the pride flag. Awfully plain. I think you're confused, buddy. No, the pedo flag is outside the White House right now. The pedophile in chief is in the White House right now. Well, it's assuming he's not falling asleep during a cabinet meeting. But I think you're a little confused here, Awfully Plain. Are you a little gender confused, Awfully Plain? Are you one of those gender confused conservatives? Boston here, same deal. Same all over, I'm sure, yeah. I mean, LA and California just seem to be fucking cursed. We can't seem to get any good candidates. This has been the most disappointing crop of candidates that I have seen for governor and mayor in a very, very long time. So, I mean, look at this. There's how many votes have been counted so far? Does it say? So for mayor, there's apparently 322,000 votes left. And for governor, there's 4 million left. So this is going to go on for a while. I wanted to see the city council districts. Council district run. So Ulysses looks like she... Yeah, so she won 0. So they counted all those. Whoa! I'm on my monitor. Okay, there we go. Ulysses is such a hit and miss politician. Whatever. She's done some good. She's done a lot of bad. I think she is just a political coward and doesn't actually stand for anything. That's my hot take. Take it or leave it. Fresh off the grill, hot take. Katie Yaroslavsky. That sounds familiar. I can't think of why. Monica Rodriguez. Don't know them. I don't know these folks. Tracy Park. This was a very disappointing one. Tracy Park is an actual fucking evil human being. I don't believe she has a soul. She's a terrible fucking person. But it looks like she won there. Hugo Martinez looks like he won. Yeah, that figures. He's part of the corrupt Democratic Party machine politics as well. Tim McCosker, so... Yeah, this is pretty expected. I mean, the LA City Council District races this year, all of them seemed extremely uninspiring. Ulysses actually had a chance to be inspiring, and she shucked the buck everywhere. Katie Yaroslavsky sounds familiar. I cannot figure out where I placed that from. Okay, so that's all that I got for that. Gary Thompson, 191. Chicago Dayfly, how are you? DA, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Marcus the Worm, but I have a treat for you. Ugh! I have a treat for you, my friend. What is this?
We're locking in.
Locking in for what? Oh, is this one of my stand-up friends? Oh, it's Love Island. Okay, got it. Happy Boy Toucher Month. I'm sorry, we do not have a holiday for Trump yet. Jason P., you know that Trump hasn't passed a federal holiday. His birthday is next month, though. That's when all the boy touchers like you will be out on the street. Marcus Core. So this is... I love this shit. Marcus the Worm is my latest fucking obsession. It always cracks me up. I don't even know how to explain it. This is basically part of a game called VR Chat, where you can create any character. You can, I mean, look at the pictures here. Like, you can create any bizarre-looking character, and it's just opens itself for so much sketch comedy opportunity. Hyuk, AIDS patient? No. Trump has dementia. Jason, are you okay? Are you not aware that Trump shits himself in meetings? What's going on here, buddy? You understand how weird it is for you to come in here on some random stream? Again, it's 6:30 in the evening almost, and you fucking pedophiles come into my chat. Why aren't you outside? Why aren't you outside, like, working on your truck? Why aren't you outside chopping wood? Why aren't you outside going hunting? No, instead, you're on your fucking phone in my chat again. You guys have no fucking life. You have absolutely nothing going for you. You have nothing to live for. Please embrace that. Anyway, here's Marcus Core.
I will now go launder $17,000 through a locally owned Greek restaurant. Apparently, it's not legal to launder $17,000 through a locally owned Greek restaurant. Made you some pasta. Salted seasoning. Robert, do you think they sell Q-tips around here? Big Badinky Bones shanked me in the leg at Panera Bread.
What do you mean he got the chopper?
Marcus up and away. Shut up.
Wow, I'm so proud of you.
Ball twist.
Holy shit, Marcus, what the hell?
Out of the way, I'm going to obliterate your toilet. The metalworking facility hasn't been the same without you.
Forgot that quote.
I'm looking for my anal lump medication. This is special agent head and shoulders clean dandruff shampoo. Classic, fresh and nice shampoo.
I can't explain what's funny about it, but it's so fucking bizarre, right? So Marcus, I think the voice is a big factor because it's such a unique voice that it's like, what in the fuck is this ASMR awesomeness that I'm listening to, right? It's really kind of a hook. And then also he's so fucking out of pocket. Everything he says is just so fucking bizarre. And now there's even like people dressing up as him for Comic-Con. It's amazing. I love it. Whoa, there's a lot of MAGA pedophiles in my chat now. Jason P. Marlowe, it's entertaining. It's entertaining for you to get fucking rickrolled and rage baited in my chat. Okay, I mean, you could literally be out fucking bitches right now, and you choose to come here and boost my engagement. Okay, hey, to each their own. Happy Father's Appreciation Month. Demon Month is canceled. You wouldn't know anything about either because you have no fucking father. You might know something about demons, though. Light pink, little girls, light blue, little boys. Billy Bob, is this your guys' code for the Proud Boys? Is that what you're trying to... Because it's literally called the Proud Boys, and they've been arrested for pedophilia, right? Do you know the light pink and blue in the flag behind you? Mark Lindley, you support an actual pedophile. Donald Trump has been sued for raping a 14-year-old girl with Jeffrey Epstein. See, you guys have to come in here and be little fucking coward keyboard warriors because your pedophile in chief raped children, and that's easier for you to deflect than owning up to that. You could just own up that you got conned by a pedophile that's still hiding the Epstein files, but instead you're here losing your shit because every person that's been arrested for pedophilia lately are you people. It's funny how the guy's got the pedophile flag behind him. No, this is the pride flag. I don't have a Trump flag. I'm sorry. I'm glad you have your pedophile Trump flag. Good for you. You're awesome. You don't like Trump, and yet you come in here saying the same shit that he does? You guys are so fucking dumb. Imagine being so triggered over a fucking flag and not triggered over this shit. You see how fucking pathetic you people are? Trump had Virginia Guffrey killed so she wouldn't spill the beans, and you pedophiles are in my chat. Mark Mills, you don't even have a cock. You were literally castrated by your mother because she found you raping children. Sit the fuck down, boy.
You think it's this easy, Robert. You think it's a simple answer. It's not. It's never what you think it is.
I gotta do something with this music, too. Gary Thompson, welcome.
What matters? Nothing, right? So you make it for yourself. You make your rigatoni pasta.
And he's like...
Your canned chicken noodle soup.
See, who says this? It's so fucking random.
25% of coupon at Walgreens.
Are you trying to... Are you trying to say that everything that's ever happened has brought us to this point? Like, that all the things...
CMM, how can I stay inside? I'm going outside to walk my dog after this. You were the one that needs to touch grass. Because rather than being at 6:30 at night, going out to meet women, going on a Tinder date, going out to drink with your buddies, you guys are in my chat. You're in my chat. You're a fucking pedophile, which is why you're indoors, because you have a fucking ankle monitor. Johnny's here is in with the latest pedophile groomer alert. So, Johnny's, are you going to answer for Trump being in the Epstein files a million times? No, you just have to project all of your sick fucking pedophile fantasies that you have here, talking about girl sports. You have to talk about girls' sports because you go and watch fucking volleyball at your local high school, you fucking pedophile. Answer to this. Trump is in the Epstein files a million times. If Biden was in the Epstein files a million times, would you say he's not a pedophile? Answer that, Johnny's here. Tell me, buddy. This is actually my favorite Marcus opener ever.
We have an issue.
Marcus, is that you?
Generic name 010. You didn't even spell biology right. You want to come in here with a scientific argument and not even spell biology right? Shut your fucking groomer ass up.
Marcus, what happened?
Mr. Romalecki? Mr. Romalecki?
Is that the police? Oh, god damn it.
Coca-Cola attack.
I gotta use that. I just want to say
I
randomly
will
Coca-Cola
douse you
attack.
in gasoline and ignite it into a fiery, sacrificial display of immolation from my own satisfaction, you stupid, idiotically Berman. Oh, baby. Wibby wobble wibby. Wow.
It's also his fucking beer
Stupid
belly
fuck.
and his weird ass
Bitch
shape.
ass. Tactical roll.
It's just funny looking.
I'm here looking for the nearest Walgreens. Dear God, shut your damn mouth, you insufferable, contorted, shriveled testicle, having dumb ass tadpole. Bitch ass.
Oh my god.
I sure wish my penis would work.
Like two-tone hair is there as well. You need to shut that shit down ASAP.
Okay, I'll do it.
Please.
Marcus, no, don't do that. Marcus.
Tickles your thigh. Robert, we have an issue.
Something about him saying, Robert, we have an issue, just always gets me to crack up. I don't know why. All right, that's all I got. So, Johnny, here, you're not going to talk about how Trump is a pedophile in the Epstein files a million times? See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You guys literally made pedophilia your whole identity, your whole life's work, and you thought Trump was going to be your savior, and you find out that he's the molester in chief. So now this gives you a fucking meltdown, but not Trump being in the Epstein files a million times. All right, I'd like to give out a special groomer alert of the chat. Thank you to Johnny's Here Pedophile, generic name pedophile, Mark Lindley pedophile, generic name Johnny's Here, CMM420. Y'all are pedophiles. Thank you so much for coming in the chat. Thank you so much for boosting my algorithm. I'm growing little by little, but if anything, you guys know about little stuff. So thank you to all the MAGA pedophiles in my chat having an absolute meltdown. Stay triggered, stay woke, and make sure you understand you are going to